Third one, solve p square plus q square is equal to x square plus y square. Now write down the given equation. Given that p square plus q square is equal to x square plus y square. Say this is equation number 1. Now this can be rewritten as p square minus x square is equal to y square minus q square. Say each is equal to some arbitrary constant a. Say this is equation number 2. Therefore, say this is a arbitrary constant. Therefore, this is of the form f1 of x comma p is equal to f2 of y comma q. Therefore, again this can be written as p square minus x square is equal to a and y square minus q square is equal to a, since each is equal to some constant. Therefore, this can be written as p square is equal to x square plus a. Therefore, p is equal to square root of x square plus a, and now y square minus a is equal to q square. That implies q is equal to square root of y square minus a. Say this is equation number 3 and this is equation number 4. Now we know that dz is equal to, as explained in the procedure, p into dx plus q into dy. Say this is equation number 5 and then substituting the values of p and q in equation 5. Now substituting the values of p and q from 3 and 4 in equation 5, we get dz is equal to p value square root of x square plus a into dx plus q value square root of y square minus a into dy. Now integrating on both sides, we get integration of 1 dz in the left hand side. Integration of this can be written as x square plus square root of a whole square into dx plus integration of y square minus square root of a whole square into dy plus constant of integration. Therefore, as explained in the previous problem number 1, so we have already given the formula for integration of square root of x square plus a square. Therefore, that is x by 2 into square root of x square plus a square, here root a whole square, plus a square by 2, here a is square root of a here, by 2 into sine inverse sine h inverse of x by a. Here a is root a, plus here also the same formula, but here minus. Standard formula is also there for square root of y square minus root a whole square, that is y by 2 into square root of y square minus root a whole square minus a square by 2. Here also root a whole square by 2 into cos h inverse of x by a. Here x is y, y by a is root a, plus constant of integration. Here we have used two formulas. One is square root of x square plus a square, that is x by 2 into square root of x square plus a square, plus a square by 2 into sine h inverse of x by a, and square root of x square minus a square. Here also x by 2 into square root of x square minus a square minus a square by 2 into cos h inverse of x by a. These two formulas I applied here in the first integration and in the second integration respectively. Therefore, above solution becomes left hand side is a z. Left hand side is integration of 1 dz, that is a z. Now this can be written as z is equal to right hand side x by 2 into root of x square plus root a whole square becomes a. X by 2 into root of x square plus a. Since square root of a whole square becomes a, therefore square root of a whole square also here a by 2 into sine h inverse of x by root a plus y by 2 into square root of y square minus root a whole square becomes a minus root a whole square a by 2 into cos h inverse of y by root a plus constant of integration, which is the complete integral of the given equation. Which is the complete integral of the given equation. Problem number 4. Solve p square plus q square is equal to x plus y. Therefore, write down the given equation. Now, given equation is given that p square plus q square equal to x plus y. Say this is equation number 1. Rearranging the given equation as p square minus x equal to y minus q square. Say this is equal to some constant, a arbitrary constant. Say this is equation number 2. From equation 2, this can be written as p square minus x is equal to a and y minus q square is equal to a. Therefore, this can be written as p square is equal to x plus a, and p is equal to root of x plus a. And also here we can write y minus a is equal to q square, and q is equal to root of y minus a. Say this is equation number 3, and this is equation number 4. Now we know that dz is equal to, as explained in the procedure, p into dx plus q into dy. Say this is equation number 5. Now substituting the values of p and q in equation 4. We get dz is equal to p square root of x plus a into dx plus q square root of y minus a into dy. Now integrating on both sides, we get integral dz is equal to integration of root x plus a plus integration of square root of y minus a plus constant of integration. Now here left hand side, integration of 1 with respect to z is z, and x plus a whole to the power of 1 by 2. So by the basic formula, x plus a whole to the power of 1 by 2 plus 1 by 1 by 2 plus 1. Here y minus a whole to the power of 1 by 2 plus 1 by 1 by 2 plus 1 plus constant of integration by using the basic formula. Therefore this can be written as x plus a whole to the power of 3 by 2 into 2 by 3. It becomes reciprocal. Denominator value 3 by 2 becomes 2 by 3 plus y minus a, same 3 by 2 into 2 by 3 plus constant of integration, which is the complete integral, of the given equation. Complete integral of the equation. Fifth one, solve PQ plus QX is equal to Y. Now this can be written as, given that PQ plus QX is equal to Y. Say this is equation number 1. This can be written as P plus X into Q is a common factor equal to Y. Again this can be written as P plus X is equal to Y by Q. Say this is equal to some constant of arbitrary constant. Say this is equation number 2. Now From equation 2, if you want, you can write this is of the form, standard form, f1 of xp is equal to f2 of yq. We are assuming that this has a arbitrary constant a. From equation 2, this can be written as p plus x is equal to a and y by q is equal to a. Therefore, from this, p is equal to a minus x and q is equal to y by a by cross multiplication. Therefore, say this is equation number 3 and this is equation number 4. Now we know that as explained in the theory, dz is equal to p into dx plus q into dy. Therefore, substituting, say this is equation number 5. Substituting the values of p and q in equation 3 and 4 in equation 5. Now, substituting in equation 5, we get dz is equal to p value a minus x into dx plus q value y by a into dy plus, now integrating on both sides, integration of 1 dz is equal to integration of a minus x dx plus 1 by a is a constant into y dy plus constant of integration. Integration of 1 is z is equal to integration a is a constant, therefore 1, integration of 1 is x, integration of x is x square by 2 plus 1 by a into integration of y is y square by 2 plus constant of integration, which is the complete integral of the given equation, as it contains two independent variables x and y and two arbitrary constants a and b. Therefore, two independent variables and two arbitrary constants both are same in number. Therefore, this is called complete integral. Problem number 6. Solve yp minus x square q square is equal to x square y. Write down the given equation. Given that yp minus x square q square is equal to, now this can be rearranged as here y suffix p minus x square q square can be written in the right hand side. That becomes x square plus x square q square plus x square y. Therefore, x square is also a common factor in the right hand side. Therefore, this y suffix p is equal to x square into q square plus y. Therefore, separating the variables p and x one side and y and q another side, we are writing the terms p and x square one side and y and q another side. P and x terms one side, q and y terms one side. Therefore, this becomes p by x square is equal to q square plus y by y. P square by x square is equal to q square plus y by y. Say each is equal to some arbitrary constant a and say this is equation number 2. Therefore, again from equation 2 this can be written as, because this is of the form f1 x comma p is equal to f2 of y comma p. Therefore, we can separately write p by x square is equal to a and q square plus y by y is equal to a. f1xp is equal to f2yq. From equation number 2, this can be written as p by x square equal to a plus q square plus y by y is equal to a. Therefore, here by cross multiplication, p is equal to a into x square. Here by cross multiplication, q square plus y is equal to ay. And in the right hand side, y is also common factor that can also be written as a minus 1 into y. P is equal to ax square, equation number 3. And this is by cross multiplication a into y, and y is a common factor. This can be written as a minus 1 into y. Then q is equal to square root of a minus 1 into y. Say this is equation number 4. Therefore, this is equation 3. This is equation number 4. This is equation number 4. Now we know that dz is equal to p into dx plus q into dy. Say this is equation number 5. Now substituting the values of p and q in equation number 5. That means ax square into dx plus square root of a minus 1 into y into dy. Therefore, now substituting the values of p and q in equation 5, we get dz is equal to ax square into dx q square root of a minus 1 into y into dy. Now integrating on both sides. Therefore, that becomes a into x cube by 3 into plus square root of a minus 1 is a constant, root of y, integration of root y, that is y power 1 by 2. Y power 1 by 2 integration is y power 1 by 2 plus 1 by 1 by 2 plus 1 on both sides. We get now integration of 1 dz is equal to integration of a is a constant x square dx plus root of a minus 1 is a constant into square root of y dy. Square root of a minus 1 into square root of y. This can be written as square root of a minus 1 into square root of y plus constant of integration. Now left hand side is integration of 1 with respect to z is z is equal to right hand side. A is equal to integration of x square x cube by 3 plus square root of a minus 1 is a constant, integration of root y power 1 by 2 plus 1. So that is 3 by 2 into 2 by 3, because the denominator 3 by 2 we are writing in the numerator, that becomes reciprocal 2 by 3 plus constant of integration, which is the complete integral of the given equation. Equation 1.